Hey, it's Ronnie. Sorry for the noise. I got the Lincoln run. I just got back from getting groceries. I knocked off at 3:15, and you hear those fans running wide open because I got the AC running in the Lincoln. Yeah, it's over 100 right here in the sun. Wow. But I'll show you. Here's motor mounts. There's one. There's one back right there. New one. That one's getting a little weeble wobbly, so I had a new one coming by the time everything else showed up. And the other one that never moved is here. No more hanging the engine. The transmission's all bolted in. That big cross member piece going longy ways there, if you can see it. That's backwards. That motor mount is the front motor mount. This spins around, gets bolted up underneath. Yeah. And that's the bracket that goes the transmission on. But you can't get the transmission bolts out from the engine unless you take the mount off of the transmission and the engine too. And there's the stub shaft and 2 CB joints and stuff in there, yeah, and all that junk under the hood. But yeah, and I was like, hey, well, I got tires off. Maybe I should get brake. I look, here's my disc brakes, right where my fender's at, right there. I changed those brakes 100,000 miles ago, and I still have 3/4 pads left. You know how to drive, you don't burn your brakes out. So I don't need to change those brakes. But yeah, I gave up. It got too hot. I got it all bolted together. Everything's good. Now I just put the rest of the pieces in. Oh, and I am sore, stiff, hurting unit. In and out, up and down, on a creeper, no lift. And yesterday I had like 10 hours. Today I had, let's see, yeah, 3 from about 7. Up and down, in and out. You can't just stand up and reach up on a lift, you know. I got to do it the old-fashioned way. Figure doing that, crawling up and down off a creeper or on the ground and back up, grabbing and back and forth and adjusting and moving, and probably once every minute and a half to 2 minutes times 60 minutes. Yeah, 1,000 times in 6 hours, and I worked on it 9 hours last night doing that. I found I can't get up. Well, I can get up, but it takes me a little doing, but damn, I'm sore as hell. Working on the muscles. My muscles are bigger. I can feel it. My right shoulder is actually doing a little better. I was real careful with it because it's kind of messed up. But boy, I can feel it in my body. But that's good. If I didn't over push myself when I got too sore. I went and kicked back in AC when it got hot for a little while in the house, and come back and get after it again. But boy, I had a hell of a time sleeping last night. I just could not get comfortable. I was hurting everywhere, and I don't want to take any ibuprofen or anything because I'm on the blood thinners, and then it can make your stomach bleed. And I said I can't have that happen. I need to get this done within a week or 2. But yeah, no drugs, no nothing, no painkillers. Oh, and the more I move, then the better I get to a point, and then I start going back downhill. But man, that was hard to me when I was 25 years old, when I do that for a day or underneath semis, you know, when I was 30. Oh boy, that's why I don't do that for a full-time job anymore. But yeah, there it is. We'll get her all back together. Don't need brakes. Pieces, bits and pieces, I got them all. Wow, I'm happy I got it all bolted up and set up. And I said, it's really hot. That AC is just running full bore. I said it's 89 in the garage, and I had a door shut, so it's toasty. But I got my groceries, and I got to put some groceries in the freezer. So while I was walking by, I figured I'd show you what it looks like hanging with 3 motor mounts and sitting. But yeah, all them other pieces. Yeah, there's nothing under here. No axle shaft, no nothing. Everything's unbolted. The exhaust's all gone. Woohoo! That's why I wanted $2,000 just to swap a transmission. If I gave it to them in the shop, they said minimum $2,000 to do this. Even if I had the transmission, and just to take mine out and put another one in. $2,000 for you snowflakes. That's that many. +1, -1, and then you got to go with your pi squared and your IQ of minus 2.640, and yeah, and it'll all add up sooner or later for you snowflakes. But yeah, there you go. All right, I figured to show you I'm alive. I'm good. Ooh, it's hot. It's only said it's 86, so it might be all right out back in the shade now on the deck, and I might do a little grilling and chilling because the wind's blowing some. And it should gradually start cooling down. Watch a little Monday Night Football and chill. Whew. But yeah, I'm beat up. I'm not beat up. I didn't even get hurt yet. I never got a cut or nothing, man. It was awesome. But I took my time. And when stuff wasn't right, I just walk away from it for 5 minutes. Sit down, have a smoke. Just, you can't rush shit and get in a hurry. This transmission better be good when I get it all done. Because I know what I'm doing. It better work like they say it will. It better. Well, it's under warranty. 30 days. If it don't, I'll get my money back. But then I gotta find another one and do it again. It'll be okay. I keep praying to God and the angels, and yeah, hopefully it is a real good one like they say. Most people are very honest. We'll see. It was a little funky when I put the oil pan off the transmission, but they took the filter off. Didn't have a filter in it. Good thing I pulled the pan. Didn't have oil. Didn't have the transmission filter in it. And the bolt's hanging loose because that's how they drained it. And they did strip out one bolt using probably one of them little battery-operated impact guns, and they stripped one of them. Stripped one of the bolts for the oil pan when they zipped it back together. But yeah, and they wiped it out. It was a little brown. Like I said, that I don't have any rags laying handy, but it wasn't burnt, but it was brown. And there was a little goo-goo in the bottom of the pan, but if it only had 33,000 miles on it, that could be just the clutch discs that rubbed it, into the wearing AO when they're brand new. We'll find out shortly. Next weekend. All right, man. Yeah, I got to grab my groceries and put them in the chest freezer. I had the door open, so I figured I'd show you. All righty. Oh, that son's a bitch. But yeah, there's a lot of junk. But it fit. Yeah. I'm going to drive to Lincoln. It's supposed to be 94 tomorrow again. 94, 95 all freaking week. At least tomorrow is already Tuesday. And then Saturday said 73. We'll see. And Saturday morning they're supposed to come. I'm going to set it up so they can come get my BMW motorcycle and take it to the city and get that fuel pump recall and that rear hub recall where I can't even drive it fixed. And hopefully I'll have that back in a week. Yeah. It's coming along. All right. Don't let stuff get you down. Know your limits, I said, man. Yeah, I wanted it done in 3 days. Well, it ain't going to happen. So, next Saturday, hopefully, I'll take you for a test drive. Woohoo! That'll be interesting. All right, man. Peace. Love. Have a heart. Have a heart. Oh, look at that sun and no frickin' clouds. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot, hot. Love y'all. Be safe, have a safe end of your Labor Day evening, and don't let stuff get you down. Just get after it and just be smart and know your limits. But push, push, push. Don't just lay around in your fat ass with a pound of butter in one hand and a box of chocolate in the other, watching frickin' soap operas 3/4 a day, or Asian porn. And then, I never got nothing done because I only went out and worked on it 1 hour and I was already sore. Well, the more you work on stuff, the stronger you get. I'm sick, I'm weak now, I got COVID and it's weak. Well, get out and move your butt and get stronger instead of laying there moping about it. And this is the pussy COVID shit. That heavy duty shit that kicked my ass, I kept trying. And I went down right in that fucking corner. Backwards into that pile of stuff, but the motorcycle seat wasn't there. Yeah. And I couldn't crawl in and out, up and down, but I beat it. It's good. I think I might have had this scumbag pussy COVID a month ago. I didn't check. It kind of drugged me out for 3 or 4 days, and I was running a tiny fever. Yeah. Screw it. It's all good. And the boat's going to be out sooner or later. I'm going to start trying to get some Fridays off when it starts cooling off a little bit, that I got vacation time up to Yang. Because I got to do some work to this yet. I should replace the drive shaft, front drive shaft on that side on this truck. But if I don't leave it locked in and I need 4-wheel drive locked in, it works. But if with the lockouts, I got to either have it locked in and use it, or I can't have it in 4-wheel drive. The hub's locked in without it in 4-wheel drive, or it spins and it clatters a little bit. I got the parts for that too, but I'll get after it. Wow, thanks. Look at the dirt. You think it's dry here? Whew. You see that sumbitch go by about 70 miles an hour? There's a scumbag broad on the way home. I took the gravel just looking at, no shit, looking at the burned up crops. And there's an intersection. It's my road that goes across the highway that way, 3 miles. And then the next, it was like 2 miles. There's a big sign with that big plus sign and a cross like intersection and big yellow blind intersection, and it's over a hill. I was coming this way as the road goes. She was going this way. And I stopped because it's cornfields on all 4 corners, and I stopped at that corner, and I was, from here to Ranger, way closer to that road than that. Probably about where the Ranger's at, 25 feet. Bitch in her SUV comes flying over the hill, because I could spot her, dust a flying, going like a bat out of hell, holding the phone in front of her, talking live on the phone, live videoing, driving fucking straight. I was within that close to her fucking car, her SUV thing. She did not even fucking know I was there. Didn't look, just flying, talking on her phone, live videoing with one hand while she's fucking driving, going this way. I'm coming this way. I stopped. That bitch didn't even see me, and she was close as my pickup. People are retarded. I would have died, or she would have died probably right there if I wouldn't pay attention. Don't fuck around out in the country when you're idiots, even if you're driving through, or if you live there. Learn how to frickin' drive. Big sign, everything, warning. That bitch doing 60 miles an hour and on her fucking phone, live video and holding that motherfucker. I know, because the Chinese do it all the time. In China, when they're walking, and they still get hit by vehicles. Yeah, idiots. Be careful, be safe, be smart. Don't drive like a fucking moron. You gotta watch out for every piece of crap out there, or you're gonna end up dead because some other asshole blasted you. But remember that. Happen again right now. It happens almost every day. On the highway I cross where I work, they blast through the red lights at least 3 or 4 times a day on the 4-lane when I'm coming with a truck, and most of them are trucks. And some little 2-wheelers, 4-wheelers, and don't do that shit. But they're not paying attention. You have to pay attention to the scumbags. Drive like I used to have to ride a motorcycle and still do. Now you have to drive a vehicle. Drive like you're invisible. Nobody sees you. Nobody sees you. Even if they look right at you, they're just going to keep going and blast into you. Don't worry about it. Just drive like nobody sees you. Like you're invisible. And then you might be kind of safe till they ass plant you. Alright, love you. Peace. Woo. Love, have a heart, have a heart. Take care. Happy Labor Day. I did knock off by like 3:15. So my 3-day Labor Day weekend, I actually got off of work 15 minutes after I would when I worked every day anyway. Cool. But I got groceries and I'm going to go grill. Take care. Love you. Ciao. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. That thing ain't slowing down. Woo. It's better in the back. We'll go look real quick. Wow, it is hot out here in the sun. Yeah, everything's burnt. Yeah, my cracks are just getting bigger. Not the crack in my butt. Yeah, there's the cracks in the ground. Just keep getting bigger. Yeah. Out here. It might be 85. Got a little breeze. The trees are blowing a lot more than what the breeze is right here. But yeah, I'm going to find something to fire up on the grill and try to watch Monday Night Football for a while. Yeah. But at least I don't have to bring a fan out. It's blowing. And the humidity seems to be going down a little bit, so that's good. Burned up. Yeah, everything's burnt. Oh well. It'll be alright. Ciao. Love you. I will be back. See you later.